We're here at Harmony Science Academy, West Houston, to present the wonderful Miss Sara Thompson with her STEM Star Award. We'd like to honor Sara for your hard work with cooperative learning with your students.
Thank you, Laura. I'm truly honored to be receiving this award.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Sara, tell us, what made you decide to want to become a teacher?
I missed being in the classroom, truly is what it came down to. I just missed everything that came with learning, being a student myself, and then just sharing my knowledge. And so that's sort of what led me to come back or to become a teacher.
So what does a typical day look like for you?
A typical day for me is kind of controlled chaos. You know, of course we have to do some of the paper and pencil, but for the most part, a typical day is an investigation with questioning, follow-up, me monitoring the students, walking around asking questions, and just actively seeking the knowledge.
Talking about cooperative learning, Sara, what is some of the benefits to you in your classroom, or what do you like about cooperative learning?
I love that the kids just are working together to solve problems, and I think that's a skill that we've really got to continue to push students to do, is to work together, not just to learn the science, but just to learn the people skills, the interaction.
Can you tell us a bit more about how you make cooperative learning work in your classroom?
I try to plan lessons that require or need cooperative learning. So I set up the groups based on different abilities and personalities, I think, and then, you know, I pose the problem or give them the assignment and they work together. I think it's one of the greatest instructional strategies a teacher can use.
So going back to overall questions for you, what was your favorite teaching moment ever?
So I had this one student, I'll never forget, this was 3 years ago, and you know, she told me kind of on day one, Ms. Thompson, I don't really like science, it's just not really my thing, I've never been good at it, I've never really understood it. You know, and of course when a kid tells me that, the first thing I think is, I'm gonna change that kid to love science. Mm-hmm. And you know, so I didn't do anything special, I just, you know, I tried to make that connection with her throughout the year. Anytime we were learning, I would kind of check on her. And so, you know, as it got down to our review time, she was a kid that I met with very frequently in small groups to really boost her understanding. And so she takes the test and, you know, we wait and I get the results back. And when I see that she passed, you know, of course I'm overjoyed. And I remember whenever I tell her, you know, she cried. She just couldn't believe that it actually happened. She really didn't think it would. And the very next day, she brought me back a card, and it said, you know, thank you for believing in me. No one has ever believed in me as much as you have. And so I still have that card, and I will truly never forget that moment. You know, you don't realize how you can affect a child.
Sara, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts again for having us in your classroom. You've been so generous with letting us see your cooperative learning in action and let us reap the benefits of what your students have been doing. So on behalf of STEM Scopes and STEM Coach Accelerate Learning, we really appreciate you sharing your class with us, and congratulations again on winning STEM Star.
Thank you so much. This has been an amazing experience. It's been so much fun. I've loved having y'all out, and I'm truly honored, so thank you.